It's your boy KD the One here with another reaction video. I'm here with the new setup. I'm here with. I just know I've been gone for a minute. It's been a second since I have posted a video, but your boy is back and I got a few things to say. Shit. You already know that we're here with another JiDion video. Your boy can't give up JiDion. I'm a JiDion Glazer till end. Country dad pulls a gun on us for catching his incel son trading infant pics is a crazy fucking video. And I seen this shit and I had to hop on that bit instantly. Now, I will tell y'all a little bit more about why I've been gone at the end of the video. But if y'all want to see more content like this, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Yeah, we are in the middle of nowhere.
I got a 357 right here. I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any weapons.
If I pull it, it's gonna mean stuff.
Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to.
I mean, you literally sent porn to the child.
And Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to.
Alright. Now, I have no problem with how people look, but this man looked like he's in his mid-30s with a blue highlight on the low mid of his hair, wearing a full black suit in the dark. This man looks creepy as hell, and this is probably his best picture. This is probably the best picture this nigga had. That's why he posted it.
I mean, you literally sent porn to the child.
And they sent stuff to me. I try to please everybody. I want to be a satisfied person.
Have you ever masturbated to it before?
Once a day. I identify myself in a religious way as anti-Christ type of thing.
Is most of it dealing with children's sacrifice, taking innocence from children? Is there rituals like that?
You know.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. This is probably the only space I'll say I can't condone with this. Like, I really can't. Any devil worshipping and anti all this shit, if it leads up to this, really, I cannot condone anybody who fucking does that shit. I do not support. I promise y'all boys. Look at me. I do not support. But this nigga need to get put away. Nigga need to put in a mental institution. After that, put in prison. I don't know. This nigga need to be put away for good.
You can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. So it's like...
We're back with the JiDion. Bro, you know this shit feels so fucking good.
All right, what's good with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watching. Today, we're here with the GOAT, Mr. Gordon Flowers.
How's it going?
This is Gordon's guy, so I'm gonna let him take it away.
Yeah, so this is a guy who's been talking to multiple decoys for probably the past, I don't know, close to a year. He took the liberty to send some delicious cheese pizza to one of them.
Don't say it's delicious. That's horrible.
Yeah, and he also sent illegal images too, but he also did deliver pizza to our house. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, we have this catch coming and hopefully he talks.
Hopefully the police response out here is pretty good. We are in the middle of nowhere. It is almost more desolate than the Edward Foster Jr. case that we had. And speaking of Edward Foster Jr., funny enough, he is my personal first pred to take a plea deal. So, you know, give myself a round of applause.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Gordon Flowers for inviting me on that one as well. We also got a lot more updates for a lot of them soon, but we'll talk about that later. Let's get it. Oh man, the storm must have messed up his stuff. That tree fell. Completely uprooted. Oh, he's watching TV.
How's it going? Is there a Seth painter here?
Yes, sir.
I've got a package for him.
Oh, you're at the wrong address. That's their driveway. Just keep going up their driveway.
Thank you.
Now they definitely know people are looking for them.
Yeah.
We just go more up that road down there. Oh, there's cars.
I think they're just pulling out there.
All right, I'm getting out. How's it going? I got a package for a Seth painter. My name is Gordon, but I just got to get this package to him.
Well, I don't know who you are before you come up to my house.
Oh, we don't need to go into your house or anything.
Okay, let me check with him out quick if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Hang tight.
No problem.
I said that you guys delivered back to you guys are courier, he said, Brown. You're hired by who?
I picked this up from a UPS store.
It's kind of like DoorDash where you kind of pick up the order instead.
Is there a way you can just come and get it? And if he didn't do it?
My son's disabled.
Okay.
You're on camera too, by the way. Y'all plan on pulling some kind of crap, man. I wouldn't think about it.
No, sir.
I got a 357 right here.
No, I understand.
No, sir.
I understand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any weapons.
No, we're not
I'm going to show you right here.
Yeah, that's
Sir,
fine,
I
we're
see
not.
it.
I got these cockers.
Yep, I understand.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you?
Good on all three of you guys.
Can I ask you what your like your problem is with us?
The problem is you ain't got no identification where you're from. My son didn't order that.
Well, we can tell you what's going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, would you like to know?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a way we can do it like without the weapons involved? Like,
I'm not going to pull this on you, but if I pull it on you, it's going to mean something.
I mean, you just did, sir.
But this is the safest gun you can use right here.
yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Sir,
All right. So this nigga tried to do an intimidation tactic by pulling out his stick, thinking that shit was gonna be smooth, right? The problem with that is ain't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Like, I'm not trying to say that shit in like a real cause. Like, we worried about their safety, but like that is a fucking crazy thing. You don't know who these people are. Now I understand you are a secluded place. Like you gotta actually look for this place to actually go there. And I bet like the neighbors or their family called on some shit like, oh, there's these two guys looking for such and such, such and such. I don't know how it went off, but just to pull your gun out on an interaction like this, I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
No,
sir, it's facing very close to my direction. I do not feel comfortable.
I'm not pointing.
You know, I just want you to know.
You know.
Okay, understood.
Three of you and one old man.
Right, we have.
Sir,
right.
we're God-fearing men.
That's good, but all I'm saying is you don't know who you're representing.
Right. Well, we can tell you what's going on. Is it cool, like, if we can just tell you without, like, the weapon by you, like, we could just be at a distance, like, over here?
Tell me right here. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Oh.
What's going on?
All right. Is there a way you can just put the weapon to the side? I mean, we're not going to charge you or anything like that, but it's just kind of.
I got it right here. I ain't going to use it unless I need to. Tell me what you're here for.
Okay. Basically, and I could show you the evidence if you want. Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to, like on the internet. You following what I'm saying?
I understand what you're
Okay. And some of these people are pretty young that he's doing this with. I just want to have a conversation with him. I know you mentioned he is a little bit disabled, right?
He's got some learning deficits.
Sure.
He's got some mental disabilities.
Right. We kind of figured something like that was the case, so that's why we just came here to talk to him about it, just make sure he's good, because I know he's still young too.
I mean, what are you talking about? It's child.
We didn't print it out, but it involves that, yes.
So tell me how this works.
The mother of the daughter that he was talking to reaches out to him, and we're more of an intervention per se, where we don't like to get other people involved. She knows about our work and everything.
But I think it's good that we just have a conversation with him, obviously with you present here, I mean, if that's the case.
I'm all right. Is this a minute?
It's not a ministry.
We're
but
just like, you might not be part of the ministry, but you're a believer. We're believers.
I've been a believer since I was 9.
Praise God.
69 now. You guys ain't there to kill me.
No,
swear
sir.
to God, we're not.
Even if we were, I don't think we could.
All right, bye.
Is it cool if we go sit down over there, sir?
Yeah, you just
I ain't even knowing lie. That nigga, that nigga G, I probably wouldn't have said that. This nigga waving a gun around. If we was, nigga.
come up the hill.
All right. How's it going, man?
What's good, my brother?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Straw Hat Gang.
What's this?
Bro. Why he had to fucking have the fucking one-piece shirt on.
Tell me what's about.
Well, it's kind of about the Instagram shit, the Telegram stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, you're a good kid. You got
Like, real, why did he have to have the one-piece shirt, bro? It's some more Naruto shit, bro.
a great Christian dad. What got you caught up in this, man?
Kind of find a connection with other people and everything like that.
Okay. I mean, we all need connection, man. We completely understand
Yeah, especially
that.
being here, it's pretty secluded from everything. So.
Yeah.
How did it start dipping into like the underage stuff?
People are just tend to reach out to me sometimes, and I kind of feel like that's kind of wrong and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Talking to your dad, the bit that we have, man, this seems like a very Christian household. So you getting caught caught up into this, man. I don't think it was one of those things where you're the ringleader bringing people into it. I think that someone brought you into this sin.
I just kind of want a little bit of know what y'all here for.
You know what a tumor is, right? So basically, in order to remove that from something, we need to know kind of how it starts, right? Get to the source of it, because if we can get to the source of it, then say we can cut it off now, but it'll just grow right back, right?
Exactly.
So obviously, you know, there's a lot of good people that get caught up in Telegram. Like, that's what I'm kind of curious, like, who introduced you to it or how?
Kind of looked into it, just occasionally somebody kind of recommended it to.
Do you think Telegram has been the best type of stuff on there, or?
No, not really. I think it's just totally disgusting to me.
Because if you start staring into the abyss stares back, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're probably not like the people that are on Telegram, but some way, somehow you're on it, right?
Well, there's some people out there that just kind of like leads you into something that just exposes you to that type of material.
Right.
You see, I don't know if you know about the breach on Telegram in 2022. Coincidentally, you know, you were on Telegram before then. So pretty much all that stuff is out there. And I'm not gonna lie, man, us looking and seeing some of the threads on your account, man, it was scary to look at what we saw. And it's even scarier to know that it was coming from you when you have a Christian household like this.
In your experience, is Telegram like mainly groups or individuals, or kind of both, or?
Kind of both. Kind of hard to describe. I can't really describe of all what's on there. There's just some people are lead to this, and then leads to other things, and just.
Right. Do they mostly do like pictures, videos, or both?
Could do both.
Okay.
Some people tend to do that stuff, and I try not to associate with that.
How do some of those videos and pictures make you feel, man?
Kind of freaked out sometimes. Just kind of feels like, I don't know, can't really fully describe what it feels like.
What makes you creeped out about it?
So many people that are like over 50 trying to reach out to, you know, kids and, you know, my age and younger, and just kind of feel.
I think I know the problem. He still sees himself as a kid. So maybe his learning deficit probably keep him a little in that stage, you feel me? I'm not giving him no excuses or anything. It's just like hearing how he's talking. He talks like if he was 15, like he seems there, but also not there at the same time.
Overexposed.
Are these people over 50 sending videos of kids that are younger as well?
Could be sometimes, but I try not to interact with that.
How young do the kids go that they post on Telegram?
I have no idea.
You don't know their age?
I mean, it could be like, and then they could be, you know.
Right, but what's the youngest someone's posted on there that you think?
Because you said there's been some things where it's disgusting, so if it was disgusting, you gotta know the age.
I don't really know.
Ballpark it, like what would you say the youngest they posted is?
I guess maybe 15.
All right, you know, in order to kind of get us out of the abyss, we need to like actually talk about what's in the abyss, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can tell you right now, I probably know what it is, and I'll go out on a limb and say it's probably babies and toddlers that they're putting in there. I mean, would I be wrong about that?
Sometimes, but that's just on a whole nother ballpark level of stuff.
You're not making any steps to step away from that.
So, I mean, do you want to tell Dad what happens in these videos of these kids?
That's not need to be revealed.
Why do you think it doesn't need to be revealed?
Some of the stuff that's on there is just ridiculous. I've been trying to keep myself away from that level of revealment. I guess that's the best way I would say it.
So it's one of those things where it's like, even though you're viewing it, you would never make that step to do it.
No.
Okay.
What do you think pulls you into watching stuff like that?
The basic level of pornography. Let's just say it like it is.
There's one thing having a porn addiction, and it's another thing having a porn addiction.
Yeah.
You know, those are two different things. How many years has this been going on? Because I remember the first day I saw porn. There's no way you're gonna forget the first day you see porn. So how many years has it been?
I would say maybe, you know, during late high school times, you know, I just heard about it. It's not really been, if that's the tan.
So this nigga is pushing like 30 something and doing this shit, bro. This nigga, oh fuck.
Well, we're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because, you know, if you're going to lie to us, it's kind of one of those things where it's like we risk our life to try to help people with this stuff. And if you're going to lie to us, there's no point of us being here and stuff.
You can only heal what you reveal. It's getting this, in this case, getting the demons out that are trying to invade your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, you can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. That's up to you.
And right now, I feel like you don't want to expose the demons, but they're already exposed.
You need to quit playing the game. These guys are here to talk to you about something they know a lot about.
What they say in the
Okay, you might as well
I
just get to the
kind of
point.
like know y'all's exposed down there, so that's all I'm saying.
I got you. Okay, so do you know Brenda is?
Brenda, no, I don't know anybody by that name.
I'm not gonna lie, Seth, you're shaking really bad right now, man.
I'm just re-looking at that photo compared to this one that's on the...
I'll just compare and see.
Does it look like this person?
Yeah.
How old is she?
It's not a she, that's...
It's a...
Not a she.
It's a he.
It's a he named Brenda?
Excuse me,
Brian.
Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how old is?
I know the dad is mad. This is like a old-fashioned Christian household, you could see. This nigga heated to a different degree.
That Brian?
Claims to be 15.
Right. So
We're talking homosexual deal with this Brian?
We call that bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both
Well,
ways.
some are and some aren't, right?
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we're not here to judge about sexuality or anything. It's just when it comes to the age.
God's the one that does that.
Yes, sir.
there's been a decent amount of younger ladies, younger boys under 18 who've talked to you online. And I mean, what do you think Emily was if you had to best hypothesis?
Maybe 15 of 15.
Yeah, it's a pretty accurate age.
You're 27, right?
Correct.
That's a big age gap, you know?
Not right. I mean, it's illegal, number one. It's not.
Yeah, I know it's illegal.
Okay, but do you not realize the consequences of what
Yes, I do. I know, probably know
Is it
all
worth
that.
it? Going to the penitentiary
No, of course not.
and then having somebody
You or something.
3 times the size of him want to make you his girlfriend?
You know, Brian was small, but the guys in the pen, they're big.
You know, I have a contact that's outside of the state that I've known for like probably a couple of years now, but she's, you know, still under the age limit, so. But, and I
This nigga snitching on himself now, bro. This nigga snitching on himself. I think this shit is crazy. I don't know. Like, I have never seen some shit like this where the dad was there and, like, he was on some hard shit. But to be fair, this is a old-fashioned Christian household, bro. I don't know. I don't know what he expected.
still.
Has it been a sexual contact?
Well, sexual things, yes,
Okay.
said, but not sexual inner contact.
Okay, so was it just sharing pictures with each other?
Yeah, at some point in time.
So would she send nudes to you first and then you started sending them back to her?
Yes and no.
How old is she?
Right now she's
And how long have you been talking to her for?
probably since I was 20.
So
Yeah, it's been a while.
we only knew about 2, but that's a 3rd one now.
Well, prom.
So this guy been talking to her for 10 years. He started talking to her when she was in 3rd or 4th. There is no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We only knew about 2, but that's a 3rd one now.
What prompts you to send your penis picture to these kids, man?
I at this point in my life, I let it. And I'm not saying I'm supporting all this.
Right.
I'm saying that it's on them. They're the first ones to.
It's on them, and even though they're a child and you're an adult. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. Here, you might want this shirt.
No, I
Keep the
don't want.
mosquitoes off.
No,
of
I don't want a shirt
Well,
right now.
you
But
keep it
sorry
for a
about it.
Here, be respectful to your father.
Anyway, I'm just doing this to get myself away from this type of stuff. I'm trying to use reverse psychology and pull it.
How do you How's that working? I don't get that.
Basically, trying to push yourself out of the pornography situation of where get yourself to where you're so overexposed by things to not wanting to do it.
Are you trying to say you're trying to make yourself sick of it?
Basically, it's like if I were fatter than I am now, I would eat just a bunch of donuts, so I just stop eating donuts.
Exactly.
But that's what you do with honestly. I'm not judging, I'm just asking if that's your logic. I mean, that's fine.
See it with my own eyes to not want to do it.
I mean, that totally makes sense. And I do believe that you want to stop.
Is that a bad way of doing it?
It's not the best way, but the question I have is if you're going to do it that way to where you're trying to get yourself disgusted, you're going to have to up the levels to disgust yourself because at a certain point, you're going to get desensitized.
In other words,
My bad. The TV for my house came in. I'm happy. That shit big as fuck.
it's not good enough to see a woman completely nude. You got to see the woman completely nude doing something really.
Exactly. My next question to you, Seth, is like, have you gotten down to watching stuff with babies, infants?
No.
What's the limit you've gotten to on this quest to stop?
I take it to no lower than a...
All these girls out here that are 18, 19, 20-year-old, I don't get it. Pedophilia, I don't get it.
I can tell you one thing leads to pedophilia on this level of an age. One thing. It's from experience. It is basically all these people around the world playing Fortnite.
Playing Fortnite?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine recently that I ended this PlayStation friendship with because he was just accusing me of being a pedophile, saying that, oh, you're playing with little kids and stuff, and he kept repeating that. He was basically saying that I shouldn't be playing a video game with younger age kids. If somebody doesn't have someone to play with,
Yeah.
I play with them just so they can have somebody.
You want to be there.
Yeah.
You've been very honest, man.
So this nigga says the reason why he started this level of shit is because people started talking about him, saying that he is a pedo because all he does is play games with kids. Man, you said you ended this friendship recently. Not only was you talking to a girl for about a good 10 years, I don't know when recent, like, you talking about, my guy. Because, like, this is true. All you do is talk to kids.
And we really appreciate it. Obviously, you know, we want to help. We want to get whatever junk is on that phone, we want to get that taken out. So for this to work, you got to be honest. How much porn, it doesn't have to be an exact number, just ballpark range is on your phone right now?
Basically, how many group chats do you think you need to leave that have porn in there that you need to get out of?
About 3.
So what's the youngest they've sent to you?
See, I don't know if y'all are working with the cops or not.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we were working with the cops, we wouldn't need to talk to you right now. I mean, you literally sent porn to the child. Like...
And they sent stuff to me, so...
But who's the responsible adult? They're a child.
I'm a responsible person,
Okay, that's
so...
the problem. That's the difference.
I promise you no kid sent you child.
There's a video of you going around with an underage kid in it, and you're just basically doing inappropriate things with that underage kid. I wouldn't take the time to come talk to you because it's like, I think, too far gone. Yeah.
You're not a 50-year-old ice truck driver, you know?
I know it's hung up right here.
I got it.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just trying to get that out.
Please don't do that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Well, that's not something to brag about, dude. What the hell?
I'm just trying to help you get the shirt on.
He doesn't treat me.
Yeah.
I had to move out at 20, so he can't be treating you that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're only living on
the
a
other way
beautiful...
around. He needs to be out of my house because of the way he treats me.
Yeah,
I believe.
That's what I'm saying. You a 30-year-old man talking about, oh, he treats me. Understand, the family dynamic is fucked. Do you not see the shit that you're doing?
Let me ask y'all this question.
Let me do that while you talk to him, and then I'll get it back. I'll give it back to you in a second, okay? Just go ahead and deal with it.
How do you deal with the people that are into this type of stuff and they're really into a special type of spiritual or religion-based thing?
Are you saying in the sense of like where in their religion this is okay, or are you saying in the sense of just in general?
More of like...
Oh, I farted, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
More like...
Not in the country anyway.
More like a, they're into... Christ type thing.
My question is, I personally haven't ran.
See, the dad is just taking me on a roller coaster, bro. This nigga's jawline just tense. This nigga really about to pull out his strap on his own son now. I'm not gonna hold you. He ain't gonna pull it out on y'all. He about to pull it out on his son, bro.
Okay. Your profile says something like "In the Darkness" or something like that.
No, it's ancient evil.
So are you into occult like stuff?
I identify myself in a religious way as agnostic, and the whole ancient evil thing was actually just based as like how evil has evolved and both leading to back to their.
I look at it as, you know, although
Yeah.
people do bad stuff, there's redemption in everybody. Now, if the world redeems them and forgives them, it's a different thing. But, you know, Christ can forgive anybody. At the end of the day, you have to have a repentant heart. So with this occult stuff, you know, is most of it dealing with children, maybe children sacrifice, taking innocence from children? Is there rituals like that you've seen?
No.
How often do you watch porn?
Once a day.
Have you ever masturbated to it before? I'm not going to be gay and ask how often. I'm just going to ask, has it happened before? I mean, honestly.
It's an important question, trust me.
Just occasionally. May I ask this question? I think this goes into the mind of you know, why I'm doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Is let's say the young teenager about like whatever, would they enjoy it if they are wanting me to do it? Engage with them in it.
So you're like kind of trying to please them in a way.
Yeah, I try to please everybody.
Okay.
I want to be a satisfied person.
Did they send videos or pictures of infants, or was it both?
Both.
So what would even happen in a video of an infant? Are they mostly girl babies or boy babies?
Sometimes they tend to show both.
Is the adult doing inappropriate things with the babies?
Definitely.
Would you say it would be torture or anything like that?
Could be both.
Okay.
Would y'all mind coming in and sitting down?
We
Because
can.
mosquitoes are
Yeah,
getting
sure.
out. Well, you know, they probably eat everybody that's got shorts on, and he gets eaten up with it. Now, that's not part of the story.
The older you get, the worse it looks, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were dad's age, I mean, I don't think there'd be any grace shown to you for this. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, not saying he's old.
Any issues that he was.
How you doing?
I'm not gonna hold you. I was gonna skip to the part where this nigga get arrested. 'Cause I couldn't hear this shit no more, bro. I need to see this nigga in chains.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Basically, we're just having a conversation here. Seth, is there on your phone you have to get rid of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you specifically, why am I here?
You're here to address the scenario.
And what is that scenario?
Oh, well, doing.
Okay.
Y'all mind coming?
Can you elaborate?
I mean, I think you should tell her.
Case of me engaging with people and underage stuff, so it's kind of led to that type of level. My main motive was to prevent myself from doing something more that could lead me into way bigger trouble.
So were you watching the porn so that way you wouldn't do anything to a child in real life?
Correct.
I just think the saddest part here is how much your parents have warned you about this.
All right, Seth, so here's what we're gonna do, bud. I talked to my lieutenant. At this point, I'm gonna take your phone.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not gonna arrest you tonight. Okay? You're not gonna get arrested. I would like to also, with your consent, take your laptop as well, because even though you tell me there's nothing on it, I have to make sure. So Seth, is it okay if I take your laptop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did he get all y'all's information?
No,
he has not yet.
Okay.
no, we'll give that to you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This shit was a heartbreaking fucking video. That shit was a line of emotion. That shit was so fucking crazy. I don't know if I want to watch the rest of this video. If y'all want to see the full video, please check out JiDion. Y'all already know your boy is going to put this nigga down in the description. I'm just happy to be back posting videos. And if y'all want to see more, let me know down in the comments. I'll see y'all boys next time. Peace.